Now let's talk about the Google company. Okay, it has the AI model Gemini, and they have connected their Gemini model with their application Gemini. Okay, so you can just search here Gemini. Okay, just go to this link gemini.google.com. If you have a Google account, very straightforward, it will automatically come up over here. Okay, so when we let's say talk about Google Gemini, so this is how the Gemini looks like. Okay, right, so you have here, so right now in your case it's um, empty. Okay, but this is how your Gemini will going to work. Okay, at the right sidebar you can see all your history likes. Okay, and at the top you can see the models. Now if you will see here, you can see that they have these new models, fast all round help. Okay, so generally it uses this model. For the reasoning, maths and code, they have this 2.5 pro model. If you select it, it will be limited. Okay, but still you can use it. And they if you see here, they also have the option to upgrade. So I guess they have the option to upgrade, and you can see they will provide you the access to their more capable models, like create high quality video using Veo 3. This is something very powerful, by the way. So you can just generate the video with the Veo 3. Okay, premium features including deep research. Okay, so deep research, you all know what deep research is now. Okay, understand large books and reports with okay, so you can see in the upgrade option they provide all these things. Okay, in their service. Okay, so very simple to use it. Like you can talk to it, hey, um, how okay, or you can just put some prompt. Let me just go with, let's say, some dummy prompt here. Okay, so this is how it will going to write. Okay, it will always think and then give you the response. Why it's thinking? Because in the pro version you can see it has the reason. Okay, so reasoning, so you all know that here we have a thing for longer, that feature, so that is where the reasoning will all about. So this reasoning feature of the Gemini, what it will going to do is that before it gives you the answer, it will first think itself. Okay, like we have here the thing for longer option, where the GPT model itself think, okay, before giving the answer. So same in Gemini, in their model 2.5 pro, you have that. But if you go with their free model, so it will not think. Okay, it will directly going to give you the answer. Hey, uh, give me the best action movies to watch in 2025, let's say, and it will going to give you the response. Okay, so without thinking it has given you the response. And the best part is that uh, Google Gemini is the Google product, so from the internet only it will going to give you the answer. Even if you go ahead and search anything in the Google, so you can see here, you will going to see those responses, but the Google Gemini will going to give you that response over here. Okay, so this is something very cool we have here. Okay, which is for the Google Gemini. Very simple, easy to use. Same things, like if you want to share it, copy the response. In the more, you have more options, like if you want to listen the response, so that option you have. So if you want to listen the output, okay, you can click on that and it will do that for you. Like we have in the Chat GPT. Okay, where we can read the response. So these are the basic things, and you can create a new chat. Okay, and you can even search for any of the thing. Okay, in the chat, you can see you don't have that much option, but the upgrade option currently you have when you're recording the lecture. Okay, and in the settings you have like activity, where it can show you all the activities which are done by you. Okay, and also in the settings as well you can see all your saved information, the apps. Okay, which can be easily integrated with the Google Gemini. Now the best thing is that whenever you go to a new chat, okay, now what happened here is that you can put at the rate, and it will just going to give you all the options. Okay, so from, let's say, if you want to get something, okay, from, let's say, Google Gmail. Okay, so you can say that, okay, so in Gmail you can ask it something. Let's say if you have something, let's say, um, okay, uh, hey, can you extract some LinkedIn info from my Gmail question mark. So you can see Google has easily integrated all their products, okay, with their Gemini. Okay, so it's, you can see, connecting with your Gmail, and then it will going to work and it will extract the information. Okay, here are some LinkedIn information extracted from your Gmail. You can see, just amazing, right? So this is how the things work over here, my dear friends. Okay, and the another thing is that in all the AI, you can see you can use Gemini. Like in your Gmail you can try Gemini to write it yourself, but all these are available in, their pro version. Okay, so this is the reason I'm not able to cover, but I will going to give you the advice. Okay, I will provide you my another course. Wait, but before that, if you go to, let's say, sheets, let's open a sheet. Okay, so everywhere, my dear friends, you can use the power of Gemini. Now all the Google products, like, let's say, you have maybe, let's say, Google Sheets, okay, Google Calendar, okay, Docs, Slides, so everywhere you can use the power of Gemini. And the best thing is that you can always go ahead and tell it to generate some images. Let's say you can say generate image of space on, let's say, Jupiter planet. Okay, or let's say Neptune. Okay, like that. So it can even help you to generate the image as well, but everything is sort of a limited. Okay, in these AI models. Now before it generates, so what I'm teaching you is that you can just go to, let's say, my website, Kuku Courses. Go to kukucourses.com. Okay, and here you can just go to, again, free courses. Just search here Gemini. So I already have a complete 2 hours very detailed course on Google Gemini. You can just open this course. So earlier Google Gemini used to call as a Bart. Okay, so we have a 1 hour 40 minutes lecture. You can simply go ahead, click on start course button, and you can learn about Gemini in very detail. And the best thing is that in Gemini, whatever the pro upgrades we have, okay, all has been covered inside this course itself. So this will be, sort of a sufficient for you. But you can see this is how it generates the image. Okay, generate image of the okay, I should write here space ship on Neptune planet, let's say, like this. Okay, but let's say, like here, if you notice in Gmail it is not allowing us to use their Gemini, but all this how to use Gemini in Gmail and other Google products, everything has been covered in this free course. Okay, for you, for absolutely free. You can watch this complete course. So inside this course we're going to cover, okay, and you can understand each and everything. Okay, like you can see we have used Google, Gemini advanced models. Wait for a second. and you can see in the Gmail also we are able to use the Gemini. Okay, so everything has been covered. So in case if you don't want to upgrade, but if you want to see that after upgrading what are the features and functionality you will going to get in the pro version, so for that you can prefer this course, and everything is included from okay, like prompt engineering for Gemini, each and everything has been included in this course, so you can of course prefer this course. It will be straightforward and very amazing. But the thing is that currently we are going with the free versions, and you can see that it can also able to generate the image. And also you can see here you have a canvas. So let's go here to new chat, and you can also use the canvas where you can just create the docs and all. Okay, so suppose I can say here create a docs for my you know uh, daily routine plan. Click on enter and see the magic. So it will just going to create the docs for you, and once you click on this docs, okay, so this is the docs that has been created over here, right? So very perfect. It has given you all your routine pattern, and if you want to change something you can. For example, let's say I can say Kunal daily routine plan, like this. Okay, you can make the things bold. So basically here in the canvas you can just customize the things. Let's say you want to make it italic, you can make it, okay, and so on. Let's say you want these bullet points to be, let's say, in number format, you can do that. So the basic settings or customization you can do in the Google Canvas, okay, over here. So as I have mentioned that you have the things, okay, like you all know that the same canvas we have in the chat GPT, same you have in the Gemini. So basically if you learn about any AI tools, so automatically you can adjust yourself with other AI tools as well. Very slightly difference, but the rest everything is same with these AI tools. You can undo it, redo it, basic things. You can just share, okay, this with your docs. You can export this to your docs, so this will directly be exported to your Google Docs. Okay, so you can see it's loading, and boom, whatever you have in your Google Gemini, so that has been exported with uh, Google Docs. So you can see that Google has properly integrated all their products, okay, with each other. So this will make the things very much amazing for you. Okay, and you have here the button where you can just create the web page infographics as well. Let's say if you click on the infographics, so you will going to notice that very soon it will just going to create the infographics for you. So this is where the Gemini is something very useful. Okay, so you can utilize it. It's a Google product, very trustworthy, also very powerful. Okay, so let's wait, it is doing that. Okay, and it will just going to create the things in the sort of infographics. But this is how you can access and use the Gemini, and for more in-depth knowledge about the Gemini, I will suggest you to watch the free course I have on my website. That will be sufficient for you to learn about Gemini in very detail. And in that course we have also discussed about the gems. Okay, so what are gems? So gems are like a custom chatbot you guys can create, but in the free version of ChatGPT you cannot create your own. You can use others GPT models, like if you want to use, let's say, this one, astrology birth chat GPT, you can use it. Click on start chat and you can ask it more about the astrology. So this is something available in the paid version of chat GPT. So the reason I haven't taught you about it, but you have this feature as well. But the thing is that in Gemini also you don't have this access to gems until unless you have the paid version. But as you can see that I have created the infographic, so this infographics has been also created. So the previous one which we have here, so it has converted that into the infographics. Okay, so something very cool. Okay, but this is how the Gemini works. Okay, and if you just go ahead and let's say if you go and let's say go to explore gems. So here you can see all the gems that has been created by Google itself. Okay, you can see this over here. You can create your gem. Okay, but let's say if I write it, let's say uh, Ford Motors. Okay, so let's say this gem is expert about Ford Motors. Okay, so you can just give it some sort of instructions. Let's say um, hey, you are expert in Ford Motors company. You know each and every information about it. So you can see you created a gem like this. If you want to attach some resources, you can do that and save it. Now this will going to work as a Ford Motors. Okay, so you can see it has been created and you can start to chat with the Ford Motors. Now it has all the information about Ford. So let's say uh, what was the first Ford car launched commercially. So it will just going to provide you the information. Okay, so you can create gems, okay, easily over here. So you can see whatever gems you will going to create, you can access them over here. So gems are nothing, it's like a professional chatbot which you want to use it for some specific purpose. Like earlier the gems are available in the paid version, okay, but right now I guess they have provided it for free. But you can see if you try to create your own GPT model. So this GPT is just a gems in Google. Okay, you can create your own. You can see it is saying to upgrade. So that thing is not allowing chat GPT, they are not providing it. So when you have the pro version, then they will allow it, but in Google you can create it for free. Okay, so this chatbot are like the special type of chatbot which are specialized in particular field. Let's say if you want a specialized chat GPT about image generator, you can select this one, and this particular I can say GPT is created by Nef. Okay, you can even create the GPTs. Okay, and let me also share the resource. So if you just go to my website, let's say courses.com, go to courses, click on free courses, and just search for custom. And I believe that our team has created that course for the custom GPT or custom chat GPT, I guess. Hmm. Wait, let me just go to the second page. Or let me just search for custom chat GPT. Okay, so I guess team has not put that, but this is the something where you create your gems and people can, sorry, GPT in chat GPT, and you can build your own. Okay, and you can see that this particular GPT is something specialized in generating and defining images with the mix and professional friendly. So same you guys can create the gems in Google for free. Okay, so let's say image generator. Okay, now you can provide it the instructions, for example, that this particular it's GPT specializing. Okay, or I can say gem specialize in generating and defining. Okay, like this. So you can see that, and that's how it sort of works, and you can save it and you can create it. So this is how you can create as many gems. Okay, and now this will become your expert chatbot who will be specialized in that particular field. Okay, now if you ever go to your gems here, and let's say if you edit it, even you can mention in the prompt like uh, uh, generate the black and white image only. Now you have instructed to this particular gems that you need to only generate the black and white image. Now if you update it, now whatever image you will going to generate inside this chatbot, okay, so you will going to notice it will always be in black and white image. For example, generate generate image of dog playing with dinosaur, like this, and see the magic. So basically what you are understanding is that gems are basically a type of a special chatbot you create yourself, okay, and you can you know, see here, like I have told, black and white. So whenever you create your own personalized gems, okay, so these gems allow you to add your own styles and responses in that particular chat. So let's say in this image generator, you mentioned that I only want the black and white image. So whatever images it will going to generate inside this particular gems, it will be only black and white. So this is how it works. So in the instructions, you can put a very uh, good prompts, like what design you love, what type of a length you want to generate, and so on. So it will going to work that way only, okay, it will not go beyond your instructions. So some people, you know, love particular type of a style, so they create this type of a gems to use it, okay. By the way, in our free course we have talked more about it. So all your gems will going to display over here, and you can always click on explore gems and it will show you all your gems together, and you can click on, let's say, any of the gems and it will start to work, okay. You can enter the gems and this will carry on. But this is all about your Gemini, very simple and easy to use, okay. And this is all I wanted to teach you, and for more details, as I suggested, to watch my free course on Gemini on my website. You will see more power of Gemini, okay. Now guys, let's talk about the Elon Musk's company, that is the X, okay, which is, we have Grok, okay. So Grok is another, you know, AI model created by XAI, okay, and their application name is Grok. By the way, if you see here, you can access it through the Twitter. We will going to talk about it, but you can just go ahead and search for Grok. You will see this Grok.com. Just go here, and once you go up over here, you can, if you're a new, totally new, you can click on this sign up button at the top, and once you do that, you can just sign up with Google, Apple, email, okay, whatever you want, or even you can sign up with Twitter. Let's go with the email. So for example, if I have this dummy email address, I will simply copy this, I will go here and paste it, click on sign up button, and it will send you the verification code on your email, whatever you're using. Just go over here, copy, and paste it straightforward here. And let's say I write here the first name dummy, the second name Lunhari, whatever password you want to set, you can just write that. After this, click on complete sign up, and once you will going to do this, you can see that you will be able to go inside the Grok. Now when we talk about the various models, you can see, as I have mentioned, the Grok 4 is basically their pro version, and Grok 3 is basically available for you for free, okay. So as I have mentioned, Grok, like in GPT we have GPT 1, 2, 3, 4. So similarly Grok has various models like Grok 1, 2, 3, and right now it's 4, which is the more advanced. Maybe in future they may go with more new, you know, I can say more advanced AI model. But the time when I'm recording it, So Grok 3 is basically the available for free. Now, like you have here, let's say, what do you want to know? So let's say we can say, hey, can you tell me the top trending uh, topics on AI on, let's say, X today? Now, the best part of the Grok is that it's basically integrated with X. Now, if you might have know about Twitter, so Twitter has renamed as a X when Elon Musk acquire that, okay? And your Grok is basically connected with the X platform. So you will always going to get the benefit of X. So you all know that X is the place where people trend some topics, okay? The recent one, click on enter button and you can sit searching for that, and as it has integrated here in the group with the X, so it has given you all the trending topics, okay? And you can see today's date is 10 and you can see on 10th of July these are all the things which are getting trend, okay? Something very interesting. Another thing is that you can always go ahead and you can create as many as new chats, okay? So you can see when we talk about, let's say, chat GPT, Gemini, so every of the AI tools are almost similar to use, just the difference of UI. Like here you have a sidebar one, okay? Let's create a new chat, and this is where you can also generate the image. For example, I can say generate image of Elon Musk with, let's say, uh, Bill Gates, okay? uh, Bill Gates uh, taking dinner together, like this. Click on enter and see it will start to generate the image for you. Okay, so you can see Grok is something very powerful. And another thing is that Grok is the AI model which is very expensive as compared to others, and Elon Musk claims that Grok is the most powerful AI tool, okay? And you can see the AI image has been generated. You can regenerate it, you can copy it, you can share, you can like, dislike it, and you can see only few seconds it has taken and generated the image for you, okay? And you can use your more creativity, like let's say watercolor and all. So if you want to go with the watercolor, so it will just going to give you the, you know, sort of a creative water color effect on the image. So that's something, you know, very powerful. And believe me, the Grok is the best AI model, and actually it's very powerful. And you can see you can just do lots of creativity. Just try all of them if you want. The cyberpunk, okay, so it's you know, in plenty of mixed color, like pink is the, you know, major type of a color in the cyberpunk style. So this is how, you know, it looks, blue, pink, okay? You can see that, okay? So these are the creativity you can do, okay? You can change the background, let's say if you want to. There are plenty of things which you guys can go ahead with that, okay? Let's say urban rooftop, okay? So this is what you can see, okay? So this is something I really love about Grok AI, okay? So here you go. Awesome. So the context is same, but you can see it's at the rooftop. So this is where you can try all of them. Subject if you want to. Okay, so you can go ahead with that. Okay. Let's. This is just about the video editing. You can just regenerate it. You can download this image. You can copy the share link and share with someone else. So this is the basic video editor you have. Okay. Now let's create another chat. You also have a deep search functionality, you can enable it like this, and you can do the deep search for any particular topic like we did in the chat GPT, if you remember. Okay, and it can also think. So let's say if you want your AI model to first think and then give the response, so this is where this functionality you have as well, like we have in the chat GPT thing. Okay, so it's same thing you have in the group. And also you can upload images. For example, let's say you can upload a complete file. Okay, let's say some sort of a Python code and all. You can add text context, or let's upload a file. Okay, so this file will be considered, all the files it will going to include. But okay, I guess okay, so this things work the same way. Okay, like we have. So suppose if you just search for, maybe let's say, fruits. Let's go ahead and grab some of the fruits. So these AI tools are something very powerful. Now let's say we take, maybe let's say, mm, okay, let's take this image just for an example. I will save the image to downloads. You can straightforward go and upload this image, and you can ask to Grok which fruit is in the image, question mark. Turn off the thing. Okay, we do not want it. And you will going to see that it's in watermelon. So you can see the response is very fast. And this is what Elon Musk has claimed, that my AI model is the most advanced and very powerful as compared to others. And when you go ahead and uh, see this, okay, let's say if you click on this new chat, and you also have the private chat. Now this private chat functionality is also available in the chat GPT. You can see its name as a temporary chat. So it's a sort of a temporary chat, okay, where it will not be stored in the history. Like temporary chats won't appear in your history. For safety purposes, we may keep a copy of your chat for up to 30 days. No model training can be done. Memory will be off, so nothing can be stored as a memory. So this is where it is. Okay, so you can simply talk with it, but it will not going to store. Like you have the private window in your Chrome. Okay, so this is something how that private window and things work. And I guess in Gemini they don't have, but I believe very soon they will activate. And same the private feature we have available in the group as well. Okay, so these chats won't appear in your history and will not be used to train models. This is something very cool we have over here. So this is about the basic things which you all know. So as I have mentioned earlier as well, all AI models and their applications almost work the same way. So currently we have understood with ChatGPT, Gemini, Grok, and the thing is that Grok you can use within the X as well, okay, to generate the image, okay. Um, but if you go with the more models, you can see it will say you to visit the Grok. But this is how something it works. Now when you talk and see about the upgrade, so you can see that this is how it will going to cost. Like Grok 4 is super powerful. The most powerful AI model is the Grok 4. Okay, you can anytime upgrade it. You can just pay monthly if you click on upgrade. Okay, okay, I guess there is some problem sort of a thing while updating it, but you can always update it. But at the end of the after covering all these chatbots and all, I will going to show you some amazing tool that will let you uh, have access to all the pro models, so you don't have to buy them individually. I will show you that case, but let's for now uh, you know see the things, and from here you can just choose your models. You can even customize your instructions, like I have told you, like in ChatGPT we have that customize option in the settings. Here we have in the personalization, you can see you have the custom instruction options. And even if you open this up, okay, in your, I guess it should be over here, wait, okay, here customize ChatGPT, where we give the custom instructions to ChatGPT. So this will apply to all the chats, and same functionality we do have available in the Grook as well. Okay, so that's the thing you guys have over here. Okay, wait. Mm, okay, okay. So this is the thing you have. Okay, the custom instructions, you can just customize it. Like you can customize your group response. Let's say if you want your answers to be concise, you can do that. You can add more instructions over here. So whatever the response group will going to do, it will be very concise. Okay, so that's the custom instructions you have. You can enable the search option. This search option is by default enabled in your Gemini, because Gemini is connected with Google, so their search engine, so you directly get the answer. And in Chat GPT also you have that search the web option. Okay, and the group also have that enable search option. So whenever it thinks that it needs the information, not only about group, but any AI chatbot, if they think that they need some information from the web, so automatically they are so advanced that they will automatically go into search and give you the response from the internet. Okay, so this is something you have over here. And here you have these files, okay, where you guys can see all the files which you have uploaded. Okay, and if you want to add, let's say, more new document, web page, so you can even do that. For example, after doing this, okay, it will tell you to put your web URL. Okay, so this is what you can do. You can add as many as files you want. For example, let's say if you can also upload the code. So if you have some code, let's say Python code, so you can just put the Python script here. Wait, let me ask ChatGPT, hey, generate a dummy Python code. Okay, so this code is for to-do list. Okay, so let me just copy it, and let's go to the group and paste it over here. And you can see within it you can just run your code, okay, in your group. So this is the reason you can see in the console, you can directly see that. So the reason why group is something very cool as compared to other chatbots. Okay, it's also expensive, by the way. You can add this to some project, you can just download this file, you can share this file, and plenty of things you can do. So this is how you can upload any files, images, any game if you want to, or upload any type of a file. You can do whatever you want. Okay, so that's the something you have over here. Now let's cross it up. Wait, and then we have the tasks. Now if you want to go ahead and create some sort of a task, so you can do that. Like in the May, you have receive a daily tech digest, summarize the most important AI tech development, okay, in the past 24 hours. So you can create such basic tasks, and that will be done. So in let's say daily, or let's say in weekly basis, okay, you can set the time here, let's say on 6 p.m., let's say on Sunday, because Sunday is the time I am free. So you can just tell it. Okay, even you can enable the deep research. Okay, and you can say you can also put that please email me only. Okay, you can do that, and you can say that, hey, provide me all the tech and AI related information on every Sunday. Okay, okay, let's say related information. Okay, not Sunday. On all aspect of information should be included, like this. Just create the tags, and the tags has been added. Now every Sunday Grok will automatically going to follow your instruction, and on Sunday, let's say at the 6 p.m. on 13 July, okay, it will run, and it will, give you or email you the informations. Okay, you can always edit it, pause it. If you want to test it, you can test it right now. Okay, so it will take some few minutes to run these tasks. Otherwise, it's something very cool feature. So you can see, as compared to Gemini and ChatGPT, you have more lot of things that are available in the group, which is something, very powerful. And I have heard that, the group will also going to bring their own video editing model. Okay, so if you see in ChatGPT, you have Sora. This will help you to generate the video AI models. Okay, and you can just generate the video, okay, very easily. In Google, they have their uh, VO3, okay, that will help you to generate the video. If you search here VO3, it will help you to generate the video. Okay, awesome. And I believe the group is also trying something amazing, and you all know that Elon is good at giving surprises. So I believe very soon it will going to bring some sort of uh, way to generate the videos. Okay, but these are the tasks. Okay, but you have understood the concept of it. These are the tasks. You can add the tasks. Then you have the projects. If you want to add a new project, you can always click on the new project, and you can start. Okay, and let's say start the conversation in this project, but you can set the custom instruction for this particular project. So it's like, uh, GPT custom GPT you have in Chat GPT, and the gems which we have discussed in Gemini. Okay, so remember this. Let's say about the image generator or explore the gems. Okay, let's say we have the research analytics. So wait,